Welcome. It's Ela888 once more. Thank you again for tuning in, stopping by and checking out this video. Appreciate your time. I hope you do make it to the end of this video. I do have some very interesting and compelling signs and synchronicities to do with SHINA Inu and SHIBA Inu, and all the information I've been putting together from my previous videos. I hope you have watched my previous videos in which I'm tying all these signs and synchronicities and also putting it together with my own life and relation, what's going on in my day-to-day life, and putting it all together and just documenting my journey as I go and as I feel led by the creator, the universe, and my spirit angels to come out and do this and share this information. So just to let you know, I am not a financial advisor, nor am I paid in any way, shape or form to promote SHIBA Inu or SHINA Inu. Like I mentioned, I am just documenting my journey and just showing what's happening as I go on this journey. So I hope you make it to the end of this video, and also I hope you've checked out my other videos with SHINA Inu part 1, 2, 3, 4 and all the other stuff that's happening, and even my previous videos with the XRP and DJT, because that's also tying up with SHINA Inu in my humble opinion, and SHIBA, and so I'm just seeing some stuff happening. By no means do I have all the answers of everything, but I'm just putting it all together and using my discernment, and it's sort of making sense to me. So just documenting what it is. So thank you again. So what you're looking at here is a post from Shy Guy, which I'm sure by now some of you guys would have known, who that this person is proposing to be this Shy Guy. He's made a post in terms of stating that love is in the air with SHINA, and that was a year ago, which I found interesting because a year ago this post was done on the 13th of February 2023 last year, and today's date is currently the 13th of February 2024. I'm making this video. So this post was made by Shy Guy, which is literally the person who's behind SHINA Inu, making all the posts, the announcements, and pretty much a part of the dev team who potentially is Shaitoshi. So this was done, he posted this out, love is in the air, which is interesting because a year later, because remember this person is to do with SHINA Inu, but a year later, which is yesterday's date, on the 12th, a post from the SHIBA Inu team or the SHIBA website mentions the same thing. Check it out. It's just before we check that out, just so you can know, look at the date there. As you can see, that's the date in which Shy Guy had posted this out or tweeted it out on X, Twitter, or whatever it's called at the moment. So he's actually posted it out. Love is in the air. The date is clear there. I'm in the UK, so in the UK it would have been the 13th of the 2nd 2023, but I presume this is the US time frame, and this is the 2nd 13th 23, which is the 13th of Feb 2023. Okay, so just to see that there. Okay, so now you're having a look at Sheep tweeting out love is in the air a year later, which is here, and check out the date, as you can see there, the 12th of February 2024, connecting Sheeb and SHINA together, as in whoever's behind Shiba Inu knows exactly what's happening. And as you can see, this is a huge dog tying two dogs together. And in my previous videos, I've mentioned clearly about what is happening here. There's a togetherness, even with, you know, myself and my partner. I've mentioned that, you know, in numerous occasions with the 222s and 444s, how it's tying up and how it's all to do with love, irrespective of religious belief, irrespective of, you know, the color of your skin, irrespective of the country you're from. It does not matter. It's just love, unconditional love, universal love, divine love, thy creator's love. And it's about unity. In this time, it's unite. We have to unite together and come together as one. And it's pointless we're on the same team, but yet we're fighting against each other because each of us has our own opinions or our own beliefs, or, you know, let's face it, we're all here to bring forth love. We're all trying to share love here. We're all trying to want the better for our brothers, our fellow brothers and sisters, our children, our children's children, our friends, associates, you know, people out there, you know, taking care of people we don't even know. You know, we all want the best. We want to bring forth the greater good for humanity. So we're on the same team. And if we just come together as one, like what this is trying to show us, it's coming together. It's just love. And that's how I've been experiencing what is going on here. It's just showing me, irrespective of all what's happening, just come from love. Be open-minded, open-hearted. And don't just, you know, don't just disregard someone for no reason, or reasons that you may believe in your own perspective. Do you get what I mean? At the end of the day, we have a duty to play, a role to play. We've been called together, and we all pulling together as one, and we're all connecting the dots. And there are different it's like we're a group, and what I'm seeing here, there's information across all different types of group, whether it's a religious group, a non-religious group, the spiritual group, the spirituality group, you know, astrology, Gamantia, you know, you name it. There's just like pieces of things and information around everything. So it's pointless to disregard everyone and you disregard that person, because no, be open-minded, open-hearted, and things will resonate with you. Things will pick up and you will know, okay, that's for me. If it's not for you, it won't stay with you, it won't resonate with you. And many people may wonder why, you know, a particular token or a particular crypto hasn't taken off, or, you know, there are things there. It's, to be fair, I mean, I haven't got all the answers. I'm not gonna, you know, stay behind this camera and act as if I have all the answers. But from my experience and what is happening, it's as if we just need to come together. We just need to come together. And again, people may think why a particular crypto hasn't gone off or gone to the moon or done what it's supposed to do. You know, these things are our energy is connected to these cryptos, and that's what people are forgetting. A lot of our energies are connected to these cryptos. A lot of our connections is in these cryptos, you know, these assets. So you gotta be careful and come from love and pure intention with these cryptos, because the energy is involved in it. And if it's not a collective coming together as one to bring forth a greater good for humanity, then I mean, What good are we gonna be in terms of for the future? What good are we gonna set before we leave this earth plane? You know what I mean? So we got to come together as one. We got to pull together. And there's a bigger picture happening. I mean, everyone knows about what SHINA is doing in terms of, you know, the sex trafficking and making it public, bringing it to the forefront. And I think this is a big step forward in what needs to be shown to the majority, to the public. And maybe this is what is happening in and around SHINA, but in all fairness, it's showing us that there's a togetherness and there's unity and there's love, irrespective of one's belief. Just be open-minded and open-hearted. So again, like I said, it's all about love, my people, and need not to say any more than that. You know, need not to say any more than that. Like you mentioned there, love is in the air. And you know, myself personally, things usually speaks to me or resonate with me. So that word air just seems like I needed to have a look at what it meant, you know, because sometimes, you know, they tweet these things. You gotta look into these things that they tweet out or they mention. So I've looked into the word air, because obviously I know what the love is. Love is in, you know, the air. So the word air just spoke to me. So I went in and have a look at what came up under my usually when I've used it on the gematria and type in air and see what comes up. And lo and behold, let's have a look. It came up IMF. I don't know if you can see that there. IMF. I'm sure many people would know what that is. International Monetary Fund. Maybe it's got something to do with them. You know, are they on the verge of going down? You know, is it up in the air? Is it in smokes? Is it, you know, love is in the air? You know, air, is it IMF gonna be up in smokes in the air? You know, don't know, but that resonated with me. Also, something else that resonated with me is, and I'm sure many people would probably know about this, who knows about SHINA as well. What resonated with me when I've typed in air on the gematria, so it came back as beta, BETA. Can you see that there? Let's see. Can you see that? Beta. I'm not sure if I can get it any closer. Just bear with me a second. Yeah, so beta. And I'm sure SHINA has just released their beta. You know, they were meant to do a burn mechanism, a charity and stake in burn mechanism, and they were due to release. You know, it was meant to go live apparently was meant to go live in December of 2023, and well, via their white paper anyway. But at the end of that December, they released something called a beta, which is as in a sort of prototype, as in it's not live, you know, as in it's a test mechanism, testing the mechanism before it actually goes live, and it's called a beta. So it's just funny how that came up under the word air on the gematria, and this just tells me these people use there's so many things tying together with these cryptos it's amazing, to say the least. You know, and there's a lot of spiritual connections with these you know, cryptos, and what's going to happen going forward. And clearly, you know, some of these particular cryptos not for any and everyone, you know, but it could possibly also be for many, you know, who has the willingness to make a change and do better, and come from love, come from pure intent, you know, and do better, you know. So anyway, again, that spoke to me, that beta spoke to me there. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly. Is it any better? Yeah. Can you see that there? So yeah. So yeah, so that resonated with, and like I mentioned, I typed in the word air, and that's what came up. Also, what resonated with me was this healing, you know, love is in the air, healing, you know, and you know, myself, healer 888, as you know. Interesting. But again, that resonated with me as well. Now, another thing that stood out to me of late, SHIBA had updated their website, you know, on their .io. Pretty much something that stood out to me, or sort of resonated with me, was, you know, they've listed on their website their ecosystem and how it's going to work, and, you know, their tokens, etc. And down here, I don't know if it's clear enough, down here it shows, you know, Shiba Inu, it shows bone, you know, the actual bone itself. Not sure if I can zoom in a bit. Anyway, there it shows bone, and it's actually the picture of bone, and it actually shows leash, and it's like a leash, something, you know, the image is like a leash, like a little rope and a leash. Token, you know, sheep token. And down here, which is beneath, just beneath this, down here is in which they've got this little image here, which has a little dog face, round, blurred out, can't tell what it is, but it's also got a little rocket sticking out there, as if whatever this is, it's gonna take off to the rocket, it's gonna rocket whatever it is, you know, which ideally I'm thinking it could possibly be this, which is this. So you can see that they've stated how their ecosystem will work, and the tokens, and, you know, if you go on their .io or the shiba.com, and you can check out their ecosystem and how it will work and what tokens they'll be using. That's Shiba Inu, you know, not SHINA Inu. So we're just still connecting the dots between Shiba and SHINA, you know, and the bigger picture. So anyway, on Shiba Inu.io, you can see they've got treat. Not sure what image is going to be in there, but it's just got treat. They've got bone, which goes correct with the bone that we've seen in the previous one. They've got the leash, you can see the leash more clearly there. But then they've recently, this was blurred out a while ago, but now it's recently changed to a little dog face and a SHI. But it's a blurred out dog face, so it's not as in clear as these two are. So these two are sort of blurred, but now they've actually got SHI, which clearly shows there, which is, you know, the ticker symbol for SHINA Inu. And this is actually on SHIBA's website, or .io ecosystem page. So, you know, connecting the dots there. Coincidence? No. So could that be SHINA Inu? You know, could that be the SHINA Inu that's meant to come together with Shiba Inu? You know, putting it all together out of love, you know, unity is strength. And finally, I just got one piece of information to show you that happened to me today as well, which is on the 13th of Feb 2024. I'll just show it to you. There you go. So went shopping and picked up some bits and bobs, just some little bits and bobs, because I've already got some stuff at home anyway. So I just picked up some stuff there. You know, this is currently in the UK. The store is called Aldi, and as you can tell, I've picked up some shopping, and you know, lo and behold, I did not know how much these were gonna cost by any means. I had no idea. You know, I just took it up, and lo and behold, this is the total value of my goods. So it came up to £12.22, which is again 222, and that was pretty much before I've initially made this video. So, you know, again, going back to what the 222s, you know, you're in the right place at the right time, you know. So you just cannot make this up. You really can't. You really can't. And I'm just showing pretty much, you know, evidence to what's happening, and by no means I did not went in and done this and purposely. No, everything that I'm showing here is literally by you. I don't believe in coincidence, but I know this is divinely and spiritually aligned, and this is the connection between myself and my spirit guides and the universe and my creator, so, and which is the creator, you know. So yeah, just connecting the dots there. So another 222. So again, just documenting my journey. I'm not a financial advisor by no means. Am I telling anyone to buy Shiba or SHINA Inu or promoting it? I'm not being paid to promote or in any way, shape or form to, you know, advertise SHINA Inu, you know, or Shiba Inu. Just documenting my journey and having some fun. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for taking the time out again to come to the end of this video. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you for stopping by. Whatever you got from this video, I hope it resonated with you, you know, and may thy creator continue to keep you in a good spirit, in a good frame of mind, in good health. And I thank you again once more for stopping by. Love and light, compassion, forgiveness to you. Thank you.